Ah, yes, Black Friday, a day when retailers inflate their prices dramatically so they can say they're actually on sale, and you end up paying retail price anyway. Not here, though. So I have been lucky enough to basically play every piece of gear known to man at this point. I think when it comes to maybe holiday shopping or shopping for yourself, looking for deals, there are certain things you want to look for. The best of the best feels like it never goes on sale, so I want to try to find some stuff that is going to really help you in your musicianship or be the perfect gift for somebody that can help them. All right. I'm going to focus on three things from Donner. Donner's probably one of my favorite budget brands out there. If you've ever seen my channel before, you know that I do like a video a month with them, so I'm very familiar with their entire product. I'm going to pick three things specifically that are really good deals, actually on sale for the Black Friday sale. And if you want to actually get them all, it's still going to be under $1,000, which actually kind of blows my mind. All right. So first of all, the best product they make, I think, is the Hush Pro X. All right. I was in Italy and France last month, and I brought a Hush Pro X with me, and that really solidified in my mind this is the best travel guitar. Okay. So this actually fits in a larger suitcase if you want to use it as a checked bag. But basically, the arms pop out on this, and you can just put it in like a little case. This one is a new Hush Pro X, has like some gold and white hardware, which I think looks stunning. You can use this as a just regular plug and play guitar. It has headphone out on here, so you don't need anything else with you if you're traveling. But out of all the travel guitars I've played, and I've played a lot, this one feels the most like a regular fretboard because it is. It seems like a full-size fretboard. It plays like a guitar. It's not a gimmick. It has effects built into it. All you have to do is press this button, and then you go to the next effect. You can bank through it. And again. It sounds great. Also, there's a little LCD screen on here that you can kind of like adjust all the effects, acoustic amp sims. This thing really has it all. That one's better. This is just kind of like a super clean. Two humbuckers. You can go. Even if the battery dies on it, it's USB chargeable. It'll still work passively. It's just a regular guitar, so you don't have to like stress over keeping it charged all the time. Big fan of the Donner Hush Pro X. So I think that is like the best product that they make. The best deal that they have right now for the Black Friday sale is for sure the Donner MT1. This is crazy. This is a portable speaker, essentially. And it's battery powered, okay? See, just unplugged it. I've taken this busking. If you've seen videos of me busking before, that's like a big part of what I do. And it's kind of crazy that this is this price. Even like for the price that this is right now, it works just great as like a poolside Bluetooth speaker, just because it's like that powerful and the battery lasts for a long time. I'm gonna do a close-up real quick to show you the features on this one. All right, so if you look at this control panel, there is a lot going on here. So essentially we have two inputs, okay? You can plug either two microphones in here. Again, perfect if you're just like emceeing an event. Battery powered, you can bring it anywhere. These are combo jacks. You can plug a 1/8 inch or a 1/4 inch guitar in here, or just an XLR if it's a microphone or like some kind of like pedal board or something like that. You also have the recording USB. You can just go straight in USB, line in, aux in, headphone out. This is the power button, power on and on, power off and on. This is the output. I'll run this to a portable recorder just to kind of get like busking footage, good sound. Overall volume right here. This is where you can charge it or keep it plugged in if you just want to use it as a regular amp. And then now we have all the just different effects and stuff like that too. LCD screen shows you basically master volume. You can turn that up and down. Yeah, everything else is pretty straightforward. These are just going to be the channel volumes. They each have 3-band EQ, bass, mid, treble, and then the amount of the effect that you want to add to something. So let's say you want to just kind of like mess around, add some like reverb to your vocals or your guitar or whatever. You can do all that from right here. Then aside from just being the playback stuff right here, these have secondary options, like you can add like a feedback suppressor if it's like an acoustic guitar or something like that to your stuff. And then you can see it right there. It adds extra to channel 1. A lot of thought has been put into this, and it's just like, it's perfect for just kind of like small performances or busking or just practice. Another great use for this is just as like a monitor for either like a keyboard or piano. Donner has a bunch of great ones like that. I prefer this one that I'll put on the screen right now. But also, if you're into drums, I feel like that's like the gateway to becoming a much better musician. Learning drums really helped me become a guitar player. Pairs really well with the DED200, which we'll go talk about right now. Okay, I don't think it's a hot take to say that every guitar player actually wants to be a drummer. So my next pick for what is a great value right now is the Donner DED200 kit. My favorite kit in their lineup is the Beatmax. That is a little more of a professional kit. Also on sale, so if you want to check that out, that's cool too. But this one specifically, the price is right. So for under $350, you can get a pretty solid electric kit that really is an introduction to drums. This is a great gift. This is great for a guitar player who maybe wants to think about playing drums. For me personally, learning how to play drums really helped me out with my guitar playing and my rhythm in general. So just a quick demo. I actually have this plugged into the MT1 as just a monitor now. You've got mesh heads. They're all the same one between the toms and the snare, but they have a really good feel. So even though it is a less expensive kit, it is an intro to something that feels like the rebound of a real kit that is still dynamic, right? Which I think is important when you're learning drums, right? Again, just like a real quick like ride. So you really can do anything you want on this kit. Like I said, you can use headphones or you can just go into a PA, which is why it's perfect for having the MT1. This still, I think, is the MT1 is probably the best deal for all the Black Friday stuff that I've seen, really insane that it's that price. But for just over $300, this kit is awesome. The brain, the module on this is really perfect for practicing because it's just easy. You can go to just like hit the click button and then it just gives you a tempo. One thing I really like is the coach too. There's a time check thing where it'll give you a score. So for instance, you just go to coach, press play, and then you can see how good you are as far as like how well you can stay on the click, right? So it's telling me I'm doing a good job right now. Wait for it. Cool, so my score was 31. 31 out of 31? I don't know. Could be better, but it's cool because as a coach, there's a bunch of songs you can do. Tons of kits on here if you just want to change the actual drum kit. This is just the session kit. There's a lot more creative ones. The 808 one is really cool because it has like a lot of interesting... So there's a lot of creative things you can do with this. Also play along with songs. You can aux in on this. Real quick, one of my favorite song ones on here. They kind of have like a MIDI feel to it, but song number 4 is probably my favorite because it's kind of like a little bossa nova-y. You get it. And also there's a record function too. You can just hit record and then hit any pad and it'll start recording. And then whenever you want to stop, you just hit it again, press play. So really cool if you have like a drummer in here, you can like lay down a drum loop and then maybe jump over to your Hush X Pro and then do all of it through one PA, which is cool because of the different inputs in here. You could even do a mic in and then aux in the kit to the 1/8 inch thing, which I've done before rehearsing. But again, just a really good deal. Pro tip too, for E-kits, you might want to turn the beater mallet backwards because I've heard that it preserves the kick pad better over time. But again, huge fan of the Donner kits. Kind of insane how it's this price. Be warned though, it'll take like an hour to like set this up. It comes in like a pretty. It's insane how they pack this stuff down. But yeah. Portable, it doesn't make a lot of noise like a real drum kit does. You can practice silently with headphones, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So if you're interested, or if maybe a family member is interested, you want to give them a real kit, this is a great place to start because it just works, and you can also use it as a MIDI controller. So there you have it. Those are some of the best deals that you can get on Black Friday from Donner. Thank you so much to them for always kind of like sending me the coolest gear and kind of like keeping me up on things. If you have any questions or comments on any of the gear we're talking about here or any of the other Donner stuff, I've tried most of it at this point. Let me know. Happy to help you out, and best of luck holiday shopping. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.